Right now, your mind is already running, not with something new, but with the same thoughts it ran yesterday and the day before that. You didn't choose them. They loaded automatically, the way a program boots before you even touch the keyboard. So whose thoughts are you actually thinking? Every time you repeat a thought, every single time, the same neural circuit fires, and nerve cells that fire together wire together. The more that circuit fires, the stronger it gets. The more it fires, the more automatic it becomes. And the more automatic it becomes, the more unconscious it becomes. That is not a metaphor. That is the mechanism. Deep in your brain sits the basal ganglia, a structure whose entire job is to take repeated patterns and move them out of conscious processing. It is the brain's automation system. Once a pattern crosses the threshold of repetition, the brain stops spending energy on it. It hands it off. It runs in the background, like a process you never see, because you never needed to open it yourself. And that is exactly where your most trusted thoughts live. Have you ever caught yourself thinking you are not smart enough, not disciplined enough, not the kind of person who actually succeeds at things, and felt completely, absolutely certain it was true? That certainty is not insight. That certainty is repetition. The thought has fired so many times along the same pathway that it no longer arrives as a thought at all. It arrives as a fact. It arrives feeling like your personality, like who you are, like the honest assessment of a clear-eyed mind. But it is not clarity. It is automation. The conditioned thought does not come labeled as an old program. It does not announce itself as a pattern from years ago. It feels immediate. It feels like now. And that is what makes it dangerous. Not that it is loud, but that it is invisible. So hold this question. If a thought feels completely true and arrives before you even realize it is happening, how would you ever know it was conditioned? That thought telling you you're not the kind of person who succeeds, has it ever felt like a fact instead of a thought? Drop your answer in the comments below, because what happens next explains exactly why that feeling is so hard to shake. But here is what makes this even harder to escape. The conditioned mind does not wait for you to think. It moves first. By the time a thought reaches the surface of your awareness, your body has already responded to it. The emotion arrives before the reflection does. You feel the tightness, the smallness, the certainty, and then, half a second later, the thought lands to explain it. But you didn't question the emotion. You felt it, so you believed it. And the moment you believed it, the thought got confirmed. The cycle closed before you ever had a chance to interrupt it. That is the trap. The emotion confirms the thought before the mind can question the thought. So the thought feels true not because it is accurate, but because it arrived with a feeling attached to it, and feelings to the brain are evidence. Here is the exit. It is not complicated, but it is not easy either. The interruption is a pause, a single deliberate moment of observation, catching the thought, stepping back from it, and naming it for what it is. An old pattern. Not the truth, not you. Just a circuit that has fired so many times, it forgot it was ever learned. When you name it, you separate from it. And that separation is everything. Because the same thought leads to the same choice. The same choice leads to the same behavior. The same behavior creates the same experience. And the same experience locks the thought back in, tighter than before. Break one link in that chain, and the entire sequence stops. Not because you forced a positive thought in its place, but because you refused to follow the automatic one. This is what becoming conscious of your unconscious actually looks like. Not a revelation, not a breakthrough, a pause, a name, a refusal. And in that refusal, for the first time, something genuinely new becomes possible, because you are finally responding to now, not to a memory your brain mistook for the present. Subscribe now for more, and watch the next video. It goes even deeper on ways to improve your life.